medical professional has now publicly stated that the speech delivered by Donald Trump on Wednesday night was not just unusual in tone and pace, but genuinely concerning from a health perspective. According to the doctor, the rapid and highly pressured delivery exhibited during that broadcast was not typical of someone in stable physical or neurological condition. What caught attention was not simply the content of the address, but the way it was presented, with an almost frantic cadence that seemed increasingly intensified as the remarks went on. This observation aligns with comments from a well-known cardiologist who described similar public remarks by Trump as manic and disturbing in cadence, comparing the rapid speed to someone listening to audio played at double the normal pace. The doctor suggested that such an abnormal rhythm of speech, particularly for someone in the highest office, could reflect underlying medical or neurological strain rather than deliberate rhetorical choice. Welcome to Political Plot, where we cut through the noise to reveal the power plays shaping American politics. Today we're diving into why a doctor's warning about Donald Trump's recent speech has sparked real medical concern, shifting the conversation from politics to whether changes in speech patterns can signal deeper cognitive or physical strain in leaders under extreme pressure. Medical experts who have watched the footage closely noted several features that raised red flags beyond just the alarming pace. Viewers and clinicians alike pointed out that at times Trump's speech seemed to blur together, his words tumbling out almost too fast to follow, and his tone occasionally shifted in ways that seemed inconsistent with the scripted material. There were moments when facial expressions appeared strained, and a lack of natural cadence in breathing and phrasing suggested possible fatigue or cognitive stress. This pattern of delivery was so striking that seasoned observers described the performance as unlike anything seen in his previous major addresses. Those critical of the delivery noted that such behavior from a head of state is understandably unsettling, because it invites questions about whether the speaker's physical or mental processes are fully intact while handling the pressures of leadership. Adding to the concern is the broader context of ongoing scrutiny regarding Trump's health. In recent months, there has been a series of medical evaluations and statements about his condition, including preventive MRI scans of his heart and abdomen that his physicians described as perfectly normal, and the announcement of a manageable vascular condition that can cause leg swelling. Even with official assurance that those scans showed no serious issues, the contrast between the controlled medical reports and vivid public performance has sparked debate among doctors, journalists, and the public about whether something deeper might be affecting his speech and presence on camera. At 79 years old, Trump is already the oldest person to serve as president, and both his age and public gestures like moments of dozing off or unusual pauses in other events have kept health in the spotlight. Critics of the remarks have pointed out that when someone's speech pattern breaks from decades of public consistency, and especially when it appears pressured, hurried, or erratic, it is reasonable for physicians to voice concern, not speculation. In the medical community, changes in cadence, rhythm, and delivery can sometimes be early signals of neurological changes, sleep disruptions, or other stressors that merit deeper evaluation. The fact that a doctor went on record to call Trump's speech a major medical concern reflects not only scrutiny of one isolated event, but also a pattern that some specialists believe warrants attention and transparency. At the same time, supporters and some commentators have pushed back, saying that speaking quickly or intensely does not necessarily signify a health problem, and that personality or rhetorical style could account for the differences. Still, the sheer number of experienced clinicians publicly commenting suggests this is more than typical political debate and more about genuine medical curiosity and caution. The combination of a highly unusual speech delivery, ongoing discussion about medical tests and public appearances, and a credible doctor's statement about genuine concern has amplified the conversation around Trump's health. Whether future evaluations will confirm or dispel these worries remains to be seen, but for now, the fact that a medical expert has openly described the speech as concerning in health terms is a development that many observers find hard to ignore.